Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have a very cool reading, Capricorn. I hope you're well, and yeah. And so Capricorn, before we begin, if you would like your own free 5-minute psychic reading, you may get one with Mystic Sense. Yeah, they have a lot of Mystic Sense over there, right? Yeah, they do. And it's neck and neck with common sense, right? That's what everybody needs: common sense and mystic sense. They do. And if you don't have the mystic sense, that's fine. I'll help you with that part. But the common sense, yeah, it's just that society has lost it, and it hasn't been kind of like, it didn't happen by mistake. No, it didn't. Let's get into this, Capricorn. But if you want a reading with me, you can always get one too. I have various readings. I do have psychic readings now, and yeah, go see the About tab here on my page. Those are very cool, and those are very telling. Yeah, they are, and they are accurate. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that. I am going to put testimonials up, but I'm just so busy right now that I'm not able to right now in terms of time. But I will. And we also have a promotional 30-minute video reading, and then we have the video chat readings where we get to see each other, right, Capricorn? And yeah, so let's get into it. And we have your words create worlds. They do, right? Yeah. So this means kind of, here's the elephant, and he is, I think he's Ganesh, but he is the divine elephant, and I feel like he's like a god. I don't want to say too much about, I think it's Hinduism, but I'm not even sure. So I know it's from India, and I'm not going to act like I know a lot about it because I don't, right? And yeah. And so your words create worlds, and here's the Pac-Man over here. I think he's a Pac-Man, but it doesn't really matter. He's over here outside of this kind of divine circle here. And he's meditating. Yeah, he is. He looks like he's meditating, or he was, just the way he's sitting on this kind of. But, not the Pac-Man, though. But the Pac-Man is, kind of shouting here, your words create worlds. They do. So if you go around saying, I'm unhappy, and, you have negative thoughts, and even if you say them to yourself, your subconscious hears it, and that's what it hears, and that's what it'll bring you. So whatever you want it to bring you, you better talk positive. Yeah, you best, Capricorn. Right? Yeah, this is how it works. A lot of people know that, but we were just talking about mystic sense, weren't we? Yeah. And yeah, mystic sense, common sense. What else? I don't know. Proper sense. I'm not sure, but what about what's the other sense? It is. I don't know, fair sense, justice. Yeah, okay, let's get back to this, Capricorn. We have the mirror effect too. So somebody is saying something over here with this, your words create worlds, or they are on a very positive trip, right? Yeah, because they're showing the god, or, Ganesh, I believe. But, when they show that, it's very positive, right? And yeah, it's like a spiritual awakening here. But it is, you're supposed to keep your words positive. And, when you go to Silva, they teach you all that stuff, right? Yeah. And if you didn't learn over there, you weren't paying attention. I know somebody who kind of, I think they learned a little, but not, definitely they didn't get it all. They didn't get everything they needed to from that. No. Well, that was on that person, right? Because, but hey, it wasn't anything really hard, but this is how you create your world. This is how you create your opportunities too. You stay positive. Yeah. And so, and you say things, and you can say, you can visualize and say, I am standing in my power. You can say positive things. I am a creator. You can even say that you are a teacher if you want to be one, and then you can become one, right? Because your mind, your subconscious is listening to you, and then it creates it for you. So let's get back to this, Capricorn, because that's a lot of time on that. It is. We have the mirror effect, and here are these two women, and they look like they were kind of meditating themselves. Let's have a look at that mirror effect card. I actually bought these cards when I was in Salem, right? Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts, right? Where, which is a a very kind of magical place. But if you know the history of Salem, they killed people because they thought they were witches, and these people were believing in the divine, and they were starting to do that. And that's what's going on now too. Can you believe this stuff here? Yeah, they'll come after you, and yeah, it is what's happening, and it's ignorance. Yeah, it is, and we don't have time to discuss it, Capricorn. Let's get back to this, right? Because we're not definitely about ignorance over here. This is, you may feel angry with certain people or situations. You may feel resentful towards certain people, and you may be criticizing or judging without even realizing it. This could be like projecting, definitely. Today, I invite you to become aware of the mirror effect, what you reproach others or life for, like when you approach somebody, reproach. You're not being nice to them, basically, even if you're not kind of calling them out. What you approach others or life for is what you are actually reproaching yourself for. You see others from your own standpoint. It's totally kind of true. Like when we kind of walk around and, we're kind of in a funky mood, and, or we kind of, think that somebody has this bad quality, whatever. It's because you're most likely doing it yourself in another part of your life. Yeah, and that's unfortunately here. And no, we're not saying it's necessarily you, Capricorn. No, we're not. But here's the rebellion card reversed here. This is interesting because this is little Johnny running away. He's running away from, his little rich lifestyle. He has all these toys and wearing nice clothes, right? And here's Sleeping Beauty, Capricorn. So you are somebody's Sleeping Beauty. You are. I feel like this person is, maybe they are kind of saying these affirmations like I was mentioning, and meditating and saying your name, and to draw you in to have you return, or to be with you, to create a life with you, things like that, or at least a union for sure. This rebellion card reversed, it means it could mean somebody's returning to you. It could mean a few things. It could mean somebody's kind of wants to walk away from a situation that they don't see that they want. Could be. We're going to get back to that card and kind of what it means here in the reverse. We also have, Capricorn, the first breath, beginner's mind. So somebody took a breath here. Maybe they came back to life because it's the first breath. Maybe they died and left, right? You'll definitely learn from that. I feel like you will, right? When you have a near-death experience, or you died and you came back. Yeah, I haven't done that, but all the people who have either the near-death or died and came back, they understand their psychic powers and what we are here to do, and things like that. Yeah, and those people are awakened to everything. Everything outside of them and everything inside, right? And so the drifter is here as well, and this is experiencing life as it comes. So Capricorn, somebody here has a beginner's mind, and maybe they learned a lot. They did. I feel like they did. With the mirror effect, I feel like they are kind of maybe admitting whatever they judge somebody possibly for, they have had that quality themselves. We also have your word, with this word, your word creates worlds. I feel like somebody understands that they've been negative in their life, something like that, and they're trying to stay in a very positive place. And now they have a whole new look on life. I got a new attitude, and this beginner's mind, and the drifter. And this is experiencing life as it comes. This is having courage here. This is, I want a new beginning, and I want to take a leap of faith on life. Yeah, and I want to leave something here. I'm not sure what that is at this very moment, Capricorn, right? Very moment. Maybe it's some type of rich lifestyle, because here's little Johnny here. And, this is how they used to dress them, like in Europe here, with these little rich outfits, kind of, right? It looks kind of like Europe here. And I remember I saw my cousins wearing those in a picture, because their dad was German. So he had them, those little German outfits. They look like they're from Switzerland. Kind of like wee wee or whatever, how they yodel and all that. I'm not making fun of Swiss people or Germans, but they did. It was really cute, though. It was. And yeah, because their dad was German, right? So let's see. And yeah, they look like they were going to, I don't know, go meet up with Heidi at the Swiss Alps or something. They did. But hey, let's get back to this, Capricorn. Yeah, because we love culture. We do. But I just remember those little outfits, right? So let's see what we have, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck is justice here, and there is justice here. There's justice because there's wisdom. There's some spiritual wisdom going on in this reading. There is. And let's see what else is showing up here. Ten of Cups. Somebody's going to get what they deserve, and it's with you, Capricorn. Here you are, the Queen of Pentacles. You're holding your gold bullion, Capricorn. Try not to flaunt your money too much over here, right? Yeah, for those of you who have a lot of it, right? It's a good thing it's gold, Capricorn, instead of fiat currency, right? Which isn't, which is worth less and less every day. Yeah, it is. And yeah, let's get into it, and let's see what we have, Capricorn. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Let's do a different spread today, and yeah. You're either going to get what you deserve. It's almost like somebody's trusting their intuition here, and they've spiritually grown too. I mean, of course that's what that is, but it's more. There's like a maturity. It looks like uh, a recognition that the way you behave in your life is kind of what you manifest back into your life, like the law of attraction. I don't always like to use the law of attraction, although because it's a little vague. But basically, is whatever you put out and whatever you think about all day long, or whatever are kind of taking over your thoughts here is what you're going to bring in. Because once again, your subconscious hears it, and they bring either that you're, or they bring energy that is the same type of energy as, so be careful not to be negative, of course, is my point, of course, right? Let's see what else we have. The Four of Wands shows up here for Capricorn. Yeah. And you're hoping, Capricorn, for a rebirth. You are. Here you are. Oh, we have to cover up these people because they're not dressed, Capricorn, right? How dare they show up for a tarot reading not dressed, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. And yeah, you have beautiful cards here. The Four of Wands is here. In your environment is somebody from the past who loves you, it looks like here. Or if they're not from the past, it's somebody who just thinks that you're like, I don't know, really special, maybe childlike and fun, maybe, but somebody who is kind of kind and nurturing, kind of, or you bring this warm and fuzzy feeling to this person. Yeah, and in the environment, or not environment, but your overall energy is the Three of Pentacles. And you're going to work a relationship. Something's going to happen for you, Capricorn. Somebody who thinks you are their Sleeping Beauty. And Sleeping Beauty always talks about waiting, doesn't it? Yeah. In real life, she would have died already, right? She would have, she would have turned into an old, really old, kind of crepey lady here. But no digs on anybody who is crepey, right? No. Or, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about basically here is, Sleeping Beauty. But the point about it is that this is magic, right? And basically, and, the glass case, if you know the story, has kind of preserved her, right? She's asleep here, and while she sleeps, she doesn't age at all. And so I just feel like could have taken a long time. Here are the two hands that grab for each other, right? And let's do this, right? Let's be together. You're my Sleeping Beauty. And I feel like this is definitely talking about somebody has waited a long time here for this. And somebody's going to take a chance here. It's right next to beginner's mind, first breath. This is like first breath of a new life, or a new way to look at life, or after an awakening, or after an ending, could be, right? And let's see what else we have, Capricorn. We do have the Five of Wands here showing up here. There was some competition, but it looks like, or there was struggle and strife here. This is going to come to an end. It is. And yeah, it is. And let's see what else we have. And you have the Knight of Swords showing up here, Capricorn. And this is what's helping you. Somebody's going to take action here, right? Yeah, because the Drifter talks about courage, experiencing life as it comes. Like, oh, that's fine. I'm going to go after this. I'm going to go after Capricorn. I'm going to take a leap of faith, take action, and see what happens. I feel like what somebody else realized in this reading with this mirror effect and this kind of little rebellion reversed here, is that this person, and your words create worlds, this person realizes that they have kind of manifested, like they've created the life. Their life is a direct result of the way they thought about life, the vibration they were in, a lower consciousness, and things like that. And this is definitely realizing that here. Yeah. And so this is wisdom coming, wisdom changing lives, spiritual wisdom changing lives. Like I was talking about at the beginning of the reading, we have the Six of Pentacles here, and this is coming into play. And this is a give and take, a relationship, I believe it is. And this, could be what you are focusing on here. This is what, yeah. And let's see what else we have. Let me grab water, you guys. Excuse me. Went to the movies, and the seats smell like so much perfume that they spray on there, like cleaning spray with all these chemicals. And I was like, so now I'm congested. Yeah, I realize that. And yes, this smelled so bad in terms of perfume that my shirt came back terribly reeking of that petrochemical, toxic stuff that they put in these cleaners and these detergents. But let's get back to this. Yeah, use a free product, you guys. Very healthy. This other stuff is they're hormone disruptors. These chemicals, that they put in everyday detergent, right? And so let's get back to this, Capricorn. Yeah, and now we have the 5 and the 6 of Pentacles. What you're focusing on, Capricorn, or what you're most likely hoping for here is a give and take relationship, and for somebody to leave some life of lack. Yeah, there's a life of lack here. Yeah, there is for somebody, but they're leaving it. I feel like there is. They are. 4 of Pentacles showing up. We don't mean financial, Capricorn. No, we don't necessarily mean that. And in the past was the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Somebody already decided here that they were going to walk away so they could hold on to you, Capricorn. And here's the 4 of Wands showing up, and this is either a celebration or a marriage or a union, right, that is solid with 4 walls, basically with stability. The fours it's a foundational number. Yeah, so any 4 you see has to do with some type of foundation. I mean, with the 4 of Cups, it could be that foundation kind of coming down, right? Could be. And here we have the King of Cups. This is your advice, Capricorn. Yeah. So don't drink too much, right? Yeah, don't drink with your psychiatrist here, right? The King of Cups. Don't share the cup with the. Just kidding here. I don't know why I brought up. Oh, the advice, the psychologist or psychiatrist here. The Knight of Wands is showing up, right? And this is, in your advice, this person's going to take action with regard to love. Yeah, and this is how you're being affected. Yeah, because they're coming to you, Capricorn. And here we have your environment is the 6 of Cups. It's showing up with the 7 of Wands. So this is your person who is, I don't know, fighting off monsters here to come forward, or fighting off, maybe kind of, witchy partners or terrible people, possibly. And we're not sure about that yet, but this can be, because nobody's resisting you here. Sometimes this is a card of resistance. This is your person resisting somebody else. And that's what this rebellion card is. I feel like here he's running away from his mother. He goes, and all these toys are here, and they live on this estate, this farm, and it's an estate. And, she got her little rich clothes on here, whatever. I don't know what kind of outfit that is. Unless is she a nun? I don't know. This is kind of a weird, maybe she is. I don't know. But I can't tell by the hat. I think nuns do wear those kind of. But he doesn't give a shit, right? Maybe he went to a rich private school, whatever, Catholic school. He could have, but he doesn't care. He says, screw this. I don't care about these toys. This is running away to have your own life based on inspiration and based on, I don't want to be held down here anymore. Regardless of who that woman is here. But it's reversed. Somebody's going to run away here. Yeah. They're running away from home, Capricorn. right? And their safe house is you, or their safe haven. I feel like it is. And judgment, Capricorn, is in your hopes and fears, and you're going to have, yeah, there's going to be judgment day here, but judgment day by the divine, like you belong with this person, I believe. Yeah. And let's see what else we have for your hopes and fears. And Knight of Cups. Yeah, you can have a rebirth with them, Capricorn, is my whole point. I feel like you are. Here's the sun in the outcome. The sun is, in this reading, could be a few things. But I feel like it is optimism and motivation. This could be saying you're going to have clarity any day now or any time. But you will have clarity of all this. Of course you will. And your person's first cards, Capricorn, in the other reading are Fortune's Wheel. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, luck and the right timing. So this is good luck, and it is also divine timing. This person's coming and they feel like it's the right time. They do. And they feel like it's good luck because they feel like it's guided by the divine, like it's supposed to be now. Yeah, and this is their mystical sense, Capricorn. Thank you so much, right? I hope they have common sense, right? Here's Love Begins. And Love Begins, they usually do. I'm just teasing here. Anybody who has awakened here definitely has common sense. They do. That's the whole idea of trying to awaken people spiritually. Once they wake up spiritually to their powers, they know exactly what is going on in and outside, right? A lot of people cannot see what's going on outside of them. No, which is, Here's Love Begins, Capricorn, and this is the Ace of Cups. These are the green cards here, and these people are pouring from the same cup right into this stream. And let's see what else we have. And we have the Victim card. So your person, Capricorn, right here is coming, guided by divine timing, crossing them, or wise, is this Love Begins, the Ace of Cups. It's supporting them. It's helping them come because, with this Five of Pentacles down here and the Eight of Cups and, the Seven of Wands is here. I feel like those are definitely like challenging cards. Why it's all happening for them is the victim. But this card really talks about somebody who knows, I'm not a victim. I'm choosing this. I'm not a victim, right? And here's the little, squirrel. And he's telling this dragon, like, get the hell out of here, basically. I'm not a victim, right? I mean, he could be telling him, you're not going to eat me, right? He could. But this card's really cute, how he looks right at the dragon smiles at him, right? He's like, I'm in charge now, right? Even if I'm a squirrel. And this is, maybe your person didn't feel in charge in the past or afraid or something like that, because that's what the victim, anybody who feels like they are a victim is feeling some sort of fear, or they have felt it to get to that victim mindset, right? Yeah, and that's what an awakening will definitely take you out of victim mode or whatever, right? So now this person here, and they have awakened. They have. And they sure have. But this card here, your person knows what they want. They're like, screw this. I'm not a victim. I know what I'm going to get now. I feel like in the past, this person didn't know squat squat, maybe about making choices in love. It's possible, right? But we're not sure because, we're not doing their psychic reading here, Capricorn. No, we're not right here. No. We're going to end this reading, Capricorn, and we're going to finish this reading. It's going to be a 10-card oracle spread. We're also going to have a 10-card tarot spread on them. We are. Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. They're all super affordable. The link is always below in the description box. And you guys, thank you so much. You rock. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending love to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, what you look like. No, sending love to everybody. And even with regard to your beliefs. Yeah, hey man, sending love to everybody, right? Thank you so much, you guys.